What's going on, everybody? DjGoHam here. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Chat Time with DJ here on Farming Simulator 19. Today, we're actually playing on my laptop, my gaming laptop. I got a Gigabyte laptop. I love this thing. And we're going to be doing Chat Time on here because I've been playing on Drysternoff the past few days. I think it said Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and now on Sunday. Today, we've got a lot to talk about. So we are going to be talking about 5 news stories and 5, what's going on with it? Where is it? DJ, what happened to it? You got to tell me everything. Well, I want to tell you everything. So we've got A2 Square Studios, winter is coming. I wonder what's going on with that. We also have A-Dub's got a new Challenger mower. Sid Monig's John Deere 8RX EU version. As a matter of fact, the entire pack there. What else do we have going on? We've also got Matt26 talking about tire wear. Very interesting through there. We're going to talk about that. And then the last new thing today is going to be Customonics 4940 self-propelled sprayer. Where is it? What happened? DJ, we need help. So we are going to accept a couple of contracts here, get a little bit of harvesting on. I've got this bad boy right here. I need to do some other stuff as well. Oh yeah, and what's going on? North Body Company Trucks, AAA Modding's John Deere 55 Series, Mods by 59 Semi Trucks, JAHG's modded planters for John Deere. Open the door, please. Thank you. And then lastly, the Millennial Farmer map. What's going on with all of it? Let's check it out. So let's talk about A2 Square Studios TLX 2020 series. Winter is coming. What is going on with this thing right here? So what we've got is we got a white picture and it basically said, you know, winter is coming. So let's see, disable straw swath. We're good to go. Hire worker, get your party started. Let's go. So with that, what do you think we're going to get? I know that we have been teased quite a few different things as far as snow projects and that kind of thing from A2 Square Studios. So it looks like something like this might be for snow removal, snow plowing, things like that. He has shown in a live stream. He has not made this public, but he did show this in a live stream. If you guys follow him, look at the description. He showed off a few things and is basically a big plow. Now it is for this only. It is proprietary. But I believe, was it Carl Farms or somebody like that made it? I can't remember exactly who made it. Maybe it's just something very, very similar. Nonetheless, kind of exciting to see that this is going to be happening. So he did say, and he has said this very many times before, that the TLX 2020 will be a project. This is not something that we're going to get it and then that's it. This has lots planned for it. So he's going to be doing, of course, all of the modules and things like that. Possibly more coming in the future. That is unconfirmed, by the way. I'm just making an assumption there. Plus, you've got the snow stuff. Kind of neat. Now, what I'm curious about is because this can have modules and things like that, would we be able to have like a snowblower module? Maybe we could have some type of scraper module. I don't know exactly how that would work. Possibly a spreader. We do have other things in game like spreaders, that kind of thing. So it might be interesting to see something like that. I don't know. What do you guys think down in the description below? Let me know. This is super cool. To top it all off, everything that we're going to talk about today, links are in the description. So you guys can find anything that you're looking for down there. We're going to go ahead and start. Get some karting done. So there is A2 Square Studios. Winter is coming. TLX 2020. Very, very excited to see what we get through there. Next up is A-Dub Modding. He's got a new mod that he's working on. It is a Challenger self-propelled mower. Now, I think we might have one thing in game like this. I know we've got something like this coming with the old gen Massey back. And I can assure you this is not a rebrand. It is not a reskin at all. This is actually something that he was able to purchase by the generosity of the community. He was able to purchase the mod, or the model rather, and he is working on it for, assumably, all platforms, Farming Simulator 19. To top it all off, you've got A-Dub Modding, you've got Premise Mods, and you have Bennett Mods, all three working together. The Three Amigos of Farms. Oh, yeah. I'm not going to stop that. So you guys can just start making up a name before everybody starts calling you that. So we got those dudes right there having a good time, making some cool mods. Old Gen Massey Pack, of course, is still being worked on right now. Permas Mod's doing the UDIM stuff and that kind of thing. Also, This right here is for all the John Deere fans and Case fans. Yeah. Does this trigger you? Yeah. It's a trigger. It's a trigger. All right. Let's make some straw bells real quick. Maybe we can make a little extra cash off of this. So you've got that. You've got A-Dub Modding working on his Challenger self-propelled mower. Pretty cool stuff going on right there, man. Next, Sid Modding and his 2020 John Deere tractor pack. This is going to be getting some really cool updates coming here in the future. And possibly near future. We will wait and see how long it's going to be before we see anything. But don't have access to this land. Of course I don't have access to this land. I'm cheating. With this pack, he posted a little bit earlier on today saying John Deere 8RX Europe version. More info coming soon. Now, call me crazy. I thought we already had all the information on this. I thought we had already gotten a very detailed and extensive changelog. We had already received information on what was going to be going on with the European versions. I know that the European version will not be getting 3D tracks, so that is something that we don't have to speculate or assume. We know 100% it will not be getting 3D tracks. However, it will be getting, well, it's an 8RX. It's a tracked tractor. Oh, yeah. There will also be getting updates for this for the 7R, 8R, 8RT, and 8RX as well. My understanding is the American versions will also have front 3 points, or front hydraulics, as a lot of people call it. So that is kind of nice. It's really cool because I like using these tractors, but their usefulness, at least to me on my farm, is quite limited because I use a lot of front 3-point implements. As you can see, I've got even a weight on the front of this thing right here. So I'm always using stuff like that, and I like the possibility of being able to move things from the front. Though I'm an American player, I am very European in style, other than the fact that I go about 1,000,000 miles an hour all the time. So I prefer that. I really like that, and I'm very excited to see that. So that's pretty cool. Plus, your PC players using Real Dirt Color Mod, which I am currently using on this gameplay. You've got the fixes for that are coming. So you'll be able to use Real Dirt Color Mod again if you don't want to go into your XML file and change anything. However, you can do that. There are fixes for it. They've posted, Carl Farms has posted, Sid Modding's posted about it. So you can find all that stuff linked on their pages. Just jump in, do what you need to do. You're good to go. So there is your John Deere 8RX stuff. Again, we're going to be seeing some stuff very soon on the 8RX European version. Of course, everything that we're talking about today, we will also be talking about again tomorrow in Farm Sim News. For those of you that maybe hadn't caught this video or haven't seen this or don't know what Chat Time with DJ is, and you're scared to click watch. Either way. Let's move on. We got 2 more brand new topics, and the next one is, I think, the story of the day, and that is going to be Matt26. He posted something on his Facebook page. Now, Matt26 is the modder of this case that I'm driving right now and the combine back there, not the header. SMI Mod Team did that. We're using a Sony header. Told you in yesterday's video I use them. I don't know who made this tractor, though. I don't believe it was Matt. Could be wrong, but I don't believe it was. Let's see. So we got our 7000 Magnum series, and then we've got our 1250. Is it a 1255? Really? Thought I got the 1455. I have to go back and put a bigger engine in this bad boy right here. Nonetheless, so we've got. Don't have access to this. Like, get out of here. He posted a question saying, "What do you think about using tires in the next farming simulator game? For example, this would have an impact on the tire's stretch and slower or longer." So. That is, of course, translated. What he's talking about is tire wear. Yeah, tire wear. So, as you know, when you're working in the field and you're basically anywhere other than on the road, your tires really aren't degrading a ton. Dirt and that kind of thing really don't degrade tires very often. However, if you're on the road, if you're driving on the road, something like that, where like a normal road tire, you know, in cars, you have to replace your tires every so often. You would have to do the exact same thing in game. So you can see right now I'm driving along just fine. But what if I'd been driving on the road, which I do drive this tractor on the road. I drive everything from point A to point B. With this, maybe my Trelleborg tires right here. Maybe that wear pattern is wearing down. Maybe I can't get the grip in the field that I need to get to move these straw bales or whatever. I'm very intrigued and very interested in this, and I really want to know what you guys have to think as well. Is this something that you think would be neat? Is this something that maybe would be a cool PC mod? I actually don't know if this is a PC mod or not, very unlikely. Or is this something you think would be neat to say, like, you know what, I think it'd be cool just to turn this on and off. Maybe I don't want tire wear. Maybe it's like, you know, not traction control, maybe it's like crop destruction. You can turn tire wear on and off, or just like weeds or something like that. I hate weeds so much. Does anybody play with weeds? I don't think so. Maybe for like the ultimate realism, but I don't know anyone who purposefully plays with weeds on. If you do, let me know who they are, because I want to go support them, because goodness gracious, that is a whole lot. So tell me what you think. Do you think tire wear would be something you would be interested in seeing in the next Farming Simulator game? Or is that something you're like, you know, DJ, I think it's a cool idea, I just don't want to have anything to do with it? Let me know. And the last new topic that I want to discuss today is the custom modding 4940 self-propelled sprayer that all of you guys have been asking about since at least, what, almost a year ago now? We've been talking about this sprayer a long time. Let's talk about this. So they've posted and showed the animation of the sprayer, as well as purchasing the module itself. If you don't know, the sprayer is just a unit. So you've got the sprayer unit on the very back. Oh, can we pull up a little bit more? Yeah, I do love these. These are cool. I don't know if these trailers are on all platforms, but I do love these things, especially if you're doing smaller maps like this. So they show themselves buying the sprayer, showing off the fertilizer. I don't think they actually showed the fertilizer unit off, but there is a fertilizer/lime unit that's coming along with this as well. Plus, you've got the 4940 itself, which is it's probably in sprayers or something like that in vehicles. So you've got all that. But they showed off new tires, which we already knew we were getting with it. And I imagine that console players, once it is released, will be getting them as an unbranded Firestone tire, as most of the time whenever we see stuff like that, the tire that console players do get is an unbranded version. We still get the Firestone tires. You've got them on quite a few vehicles. They're just unbranded, which is really nice. So with this, we get to see it out in the field. We get to see it out moving. If you guys want to pull it up while I'm talking about it, there's a link in the description if you want to pull it up in a separate tab and just keep listening. I have listed their Facebook page. They have posted the same video on their YouTube channel as well. So if you guys want to check that out, of course, link, you know where everything is. So the John Deere, they show off, and they also say that the spreader is done, the sprayer's done, Giant's editor is completely finished. They've got 100% on XML and animations, and then they're about 25% done with flex hoses. So they worked a lot in one day, from Friday to Saturday. This was something that I did not talk about in yesterday's Farm Sim News because I wanted to save it for today. And the same thing with AWMonics Challenger. I wanted to discuss it in further detail with you guys. They've also added that new Firestone Deep Tread tires will be added to the mod, and as well as new Goodyear LSW OptiTorque for the sprayers. Very cool. They also say there's many other things already demonstrated in other posts. Before the official release, they will demonstrate everything and be available in the first version. Working on it every day to release as soon as possible. This is a mod that I am ecstatic. I mean, through the moon and super excited is probably understating it. And I know my voice sounds very straightforward and everything, but I'm trying to do more of like a podcast voice. Yeah. All you want to see it. I want to see it. I know you want to see it. I want it. Hopefully soon. Hopefully very soon. We shall see. Seems like things are getting pretty close. Now, let's move into some stories that there is no new information. At the end of Farm Sim News, I always talk about what's going on. You know, if I didn't talk about something that you're interested in or curious about, that just simply means that there's no new information at the time of recording. Please refer to previous episodes of Farm Sim News for up-to-date information. I always say that, but what does it actually mean? Well, last week I dabbled in this topic, seemed to do really well. So we're going to talk about 5 topics that there is no new information. So I'm just going to update you on the last things that happened. So first, let's talk about the North Modding Company trucks. These are going to be 3 trucks, a Reaper, Raptor, and Rambler. Very similar to these. The Reaper is actually the only one that I don't understand the name of. So the Reaper is going to be like a Chevy Silverado. Your Raptor is going to be like an Ford F-Series. Makes sense. And the Rambler, Dodge Ram. Get it? I know Ram is a totally different brand. I don't care. I'm too old to give I'm too old to care if it's different. It's a Dodge. They only sell them at Dodge dealers. Get over it. So, with these, we have no new information. All they basically said was that we're going to be getting new headlights with them. We're going to be getting new modules for the back so you can customize. And I actually don't know if they're modules or if they just exist on the back and you can customize each one to your liking. But I do know that we're going to be getting huge things, light bars. We're going to be getting strobes for the top. We're also going to be getting different bumpers and fenders and body kits and wide tires. It's going to be absolutely ridiculous, and it's super cool. And a lot of you guys keep asking me, you know, in the Farm Sim News videos, where's the NMC Trucks? What about them? They're not done yet, man. give North Modding some time. They're showing you guys the progress from close to the very beginning of modding to the very end. Mods take a long time. Something that is we need to understand is at Farm Sim News, it's generally not, and in chat time, I guess, for the most part, because this is a very informal Farm Sim News, we talk about things that are in the works, that people are working on, that primarily things that are for all platforms, because I know you guys, I mean, I could literally make a 50-minute video every single day on what's going on for PC only, but I don't really dabble in things that are not going to be coming to Mod Hub. There is one tractor right now, the John Deere pack by, oh gosh, I can't even remember who's doing it right now, but they're working on it, and I don't think it's going to be coming to Mod Hub, so I may not be talking about it anymore. We'll see. I need to make contact with the modder and see what their plans are. But beyond that, North Modding Company trucks, the NMC trucks, the Raptor, the Reaper, and the Rambler, nada. We know nothing new, at least at the time of recording right now. All we know is that these will be coming to all platforms eventually, and they're going to have a bunch of cool stuff. Each model will also be available in 1500, 2500, and 3500 variants. I haven't seen dualies. I don't think. There might be dualies. Is there dualies? I don't remember seeing any. Nonetheless, I'm sure there are. I'm sure we'll have something crazy. So yeah, there you go. North Modding Company trucks. No new information. Next is the AAA modding John Deere 55 series. So this helper's almost full of grain. Is he back to the end yet? Almost. We'll finish this lineup real quick. So with the John Deere 55 series, we're going to be getting the 47 and the 4955. Both of those, they will both be available in American and EU versions. So we're going to have that. We will have front hitches on the EU versions. I don't believe the American versions will have front hitches, just like on Black Sheep Modding's 40 series. Same thing there. So kind of interesting, kind of cool. The last time that they posted was July 28th. And I'm currently making this video on August 9th. So we're looking at, was that 13 days ago? Something like that. We're looking at almost 2 weeks ago now since they posted. And they had mentioned that they would be talking about the two-wheel drive versions last weekend. And we haven't heard anything from them. Modders are very busy. I'm not going to say where's this, where's that. I just know it was said that we would possibly hear something next weekend. Never did. So I think I actually talked about this on Farm Sim News last Saturday, that I would post if anything came out, and just nothing ever came out. But that's okay. Nothing wrong with that. It's all right. It is what it is. How's the Combine doing? I should probably run one more line with them. I think I'm actually following them on the way back. If you guys are curious about what I'm up to right now, this is my personal Let's Play, at least as of right now. Usually every weekend I start a new one. I may end up continuing this one because I'm having a lot of fun. These are the only 3 vehicles that I own right here. Once we get to the end of chat time, I'll actually show you guys everything that I'm using and what I'm up to here. But yeah, 55 series John Deere's by AAA Modding. There's literally nada. We know we have zero information. We have nothing new going on with those. The last information that we had, which was 2 weeks ago, that's the most current information right now, unfortunately. Our next story today is going to be Mods by 5.9's Warrior and Hulk++ updates. Where are they? What has happened? And so on and so forth. Also, if you're doing contracts, yeah, I always recommend dump everything in your own silo first, finish harvesting, and then go sell. Just saying that. So Mods by 5.9. There's nothing. We've got nothing. Now, granted, Mods by 5.9 generally does not update every day anyway. However, we haven't had updates in since July 8th. Literally a month and a day ago. 32 days ago, as of right now. They just posted updates on the Warrior++ and Hulk++, saying that they will both be including front 3-points attachers, chassis options, North Modding Company, Griffin module attachments, D754 truck pack attachments. We'll also be getting a shorter hook lift chassis, so you can use that if you need to for the 26-23 IT runner stuff. And then you've got more wheel options and a fix for the hook lift errors. Goes to go on, say, the Warrior++ and Hulk++ will all be getting very similar updates. So that's pretty cool, very exciting, but there's nothing. there's just nothing going on. I think it was the first or second chat time with DJ. We talked about this. We've been doing this for over a month now. It's cool, it's exciting, but there's just nothing going on with it right now. A lot of you guys have asked about this. I want to give you information. I just don't have it, unfortunately. I want it, just don't have it. Our next to last story today is going to bring us over to JAHG and their John Deere planters. So you might know about these. DB90 and DB60 is what they're working on right now. We haven't heard anything about the DB120 yet. I highly doubt we're going to be getting anything with the DB120, but hey, you never know. So what they're doing is they're working on new versions, and console PlayStation 4, Xbox One players are even going to be able to enjoy the DB60 once it releases, once it's all finished and all that good stuff. Unfortunately, we haven't heard anything about this in over a week. July 30th was the last time that we heard anything about this pack. And I have no idea when we're going to hear anything else past that point. All I know is that they've said that the DB90 will be coming to PC only. So if you are on console, unfortunately, you will not be able to enjoy the DB90. However, the DB60 will have very similar, if not the same, features and that kind of thing. It will be a little bit smaller. I can't remember what the DB90 and DB60 are. As a matter of fact, I think I have them installed. Let's get down to the end of this row. Let's fire the combine worker because I do need to tell them to do something important right here. So I'm using the straw or collect straw emissions mod, and unfortunately with this mod, sometimes you got to be a little bit careful about straw. So straw that's not on the field can't be collected, and so I need to make sure that the straw swath drops on the field itself. There we go. So let's go ahead and check this out. Let's go into planters. I do have the older versions of these, the ones that came out way back when. Yeah, these guys right here. So the DB60 was an 18 meter, DB90 was a 27 meter. That's a little bit big. I think we'll be good if we don't have that. But the DB60, however, 18 meters, very cool. It does, corn and everything, but it is a direct drill, which is extremely nice. So that's going to be really cool to have. But unfortunately, there's no new information. We haven't had anything in a while. So there's nothing we can do other than sit, wait, be patient, and just hang out and wait for JAHG to update us on whatever he's got going on. One thing to keep in mind is to not bug, not pester modders and things like that. I even get probably 30 or 40 messages a day. Hey DJ, where's this? Hey DJ, where's that? It's nowhere. Refer to Farm Sim News. I promise I'll tell you everything. And if I don't tell you, there's nothing. All right, we got one more thing to talk about, and we've got recent news on this topic. but it still doesn't tell us much. And that topic is the Mapper's Paradise Millennial Farms map. This has, well, we haven't received any updates in a week. I believe it was either Monday or Tuesday this past week, or last week, I guess, 6 days ago from the time of this recording, that we got our last update. And Mapper's Paradise just simply said, hey everybody, just an update on the Millennial Farms map. The PC version has been sent off to Giants for testing, so hopefully you'll see that version on the testing list this week, which we never did. As for the console version, they have a bit of work to do to redesign some of the border so that they stay within the max parameter, and also be looking into some key binding issues with the silo, as well as some of the buildings as well, and hope to get back a little bit more information with issues relating to those keys. They will keep us updated. Thank you. So with that, what we get is basically everything that we thought. They're working on stuff. They're working on stuff. They're making sure everything's getting updates. A lot of things nowadays are getting 2 versions. So if you're playing on PC, your version of a map may be completely different than a version of a map that console players get. This is just a physical limitation of the consoles themselves and what is allowed. You can't just go around adding whatever you want onto a console map, because these console maps have to, the Giants basically have a set of rules that of what can happen and what can't happen regarding new mods in the game and possible future updates. Possible future updates can have certain things that mods can't. For example, they can change up code and that kind of thing, but that has to be sent in to testing with Microsoft and Sony. However, if they're not changing any code, if they're just adding something, well, guess what? That's totally fine, and you can do that all day, any day, and not have to worry about it. So that's pretty sweet. But unfortunately, you can't just go and add whatever you want. And unfortunately, with the Mapper's Paradise map, there were a few things that were added that just don't work as far as consoles go. However, they're working on that. They were only key binding issues. So they're working on that, making sure everything's good to go. And there you go. That is our topics for today. We got to talk about 82 Square Studios. Winter is coming. We got to talk about A-Dub's Challenger mower mod that he's working on. Also got to talk about Sid Modding's 2020 John Deere pack, with more emphasis being on the 8RX. We also have Matt 26's tire wear. What do you guys think about tire wear? I'm kind of down with it. I like that. Also, Custom Modding 4940. And then, what's going on with these things? North Modding Company Trucks, AAA Modding's John Deere 55 series, Mods by 59 Semi Trucks, JAHG's modded planters from John Deere, and the Millennial Farmer map. So, let me know in the comment section below what today that we talked about made you go, yeah, what is going on with that? Or made you say, like, yo, that's super exciting. I'm I'm ready for this. I want this now. Or maybe something else that I didn't cover today that you're curious about. Let me know down in the description below, let me know in the comment section below, and we'll get that conversation started. Oh yeah, let's go over everything that I've been using on this map. I told you guys that I was going to, so let's check it out. Let's see exactly what's going on over there. Boom. So we have got a Case IH 1255. This is, see how much? 125 horsepower. Yeah, I need to put the larger engine in there. Also have a Case Magnum. It's got 249 horsepower. Need to be bigger. We're also running a Case 1660. This is not modded in any way. It just kind of is what it is, and it exists. I'm using 2 Strautmann trailers. I'm using the STK 1302 and the SZK 802, both of which hold 12,000 liters. I'm using a modded version of the Cressoni CRX header. This is the 6-meter version. I've doubled the speed, so we're going 12 miles per hour instead of 6, but it is what it is. I'm also using a modded plow, though I haven't done any plowing since like the first day I started playing this, so it is what it is. Of course, using the 8-meter Rapid A600 800S CTF. I'm using this without the lane driver in there, so it's just the normal sprayer, normal planter rather. I also use the Kuhn Axis 402 Plus modded. This will hold 5,000 liters. I use it for doing fertilizer spreading. I can use it for lime, but I don't use it for lime. I also used a couple mowers. These are not the modded versions that I use. These are the versions that are just in the game. Or if I say in the game, these are the mods that you guys can download as well. I have Coon versions of these, by the way. I also have the Coon Tedder. It's the same as the in-game one. I just wanted the modded version, so I'm using that. Also using a Coon GA9531. I did get the Euroboss. This is great because the price is fairly cheap, but it holds 30,300 liters and only requires 60 horsepower. I've had zero issue with my 125 horsepower tractor running that. I do have the TPW 180 square bells auto load running the John Deere 690. This is the version that you guys can download at home. I do have a, the front loader trim a quickie mod. I've got that download. I'm using the Q56. That is red on top and onyx body color. And then I have a CSZ multi-purpose bucket, holds 2,000 liters, perfect for what I need. I do have a slice weight, but that is painted red and black, and I also have an adjustable weight as well. This is the 2,400 kilogram version, and I use that on the front when I'm doing double mowers on the back. I also have another weight, a bunch of weights here, using the Dagenhart ballast tank. That's actually what's on this right here. I always love using this on my smaller tractors because if anything, you always need a little bit of weight. Plus, you still get your 3-point hitch. You don't get your PTO, though, so that is something to keep in mind. And then all the stuff that's part of the game. So with this one, you have a cow shed, pig enclosure, sheep, horses, chicken coop, small silo, bunker, and then I've also added a replenishment container because everybody should be using this. And then I'm just using the workshop and sleep trigger that are part of this. So let's see if we can go down to the main farm real quick. Just give you a little bit of a tour, see what's going on. So here's our main farmyard right here. If you guys haven't played Drive Stern Off, is a really cool map. I'm playing it with Seasons right now. I'm in my first year, so I'm only in midsummer. There's literally places to store everything. This is just a tour around like the main farm area. Stuff everywhere. And then we go outside right here. You've got stuff through there. And then if we come around to the backside, you've got, let's see, cows are on the other side of that. Pigs and sheep are back here. Pigs are right here. Sheep are right there. And then horses are down here at the bottom. It's real nice. There's quite a few places to sell. You've got multiple places around, animal dealer as well, spinnery. Your shop is nice. I can't remember exactly what map this was in Farm Sim 17. It was a map, but it's been almost completely redone for 19. I know I was talking to Tiny426, and he was telling me, but I forgot. So there you go. There is the map that I'm currently playing on right now. But with all that being said, that is going to be it for today. I hope you've enjoyed. If you did, make sure you drop a like on the video, get subscribed to the channel if you're new, and join the GoHam fam. Make sure you turn your notification bells on as well so that you never miss daily farming simulator videos here on the channel. With all being said, I hope you guys have a great day. We'll see you later. Peace.